That's so good I could shove it up my ass.
There's no disagreeing that we like to make our burgers on this channel, but today we're making one we didn't see coming. At the suggestion of one of the sons of Sam, Jordan, though Zach is trying to take credit for it. And by the way, if you're not watching my son's own YouTube channel called The Sons of Sam, you should, because it's very funny and filled with nonsense, just like them.
Come on, Jordan. Come on, Jordan.
Hot Cheetos, fried chicken. Ow.
What are we doing?
Chicken there. I did it right. I did it right.
Ow. Wait. So f***ed up.
Anyway, Jordan sent an Instagram post of them making basically what I think you could call a pot pie cheeseburger or a cheeseburger pot pie. And it looked fantastic. And the second I saw it, I was like, I gotta make it. In fact, he probably said,
Dad, you have to make this.
so we're gonna make it. And I can't wait. I know it's gonna be delicious. There is no bad that comes out of putting something in pie dough. There is no bad. As the great Guy Fieri would say, you could put a flip-flop in that and I'd eat it. That's some fucking wisdom right there, isn't it? I think it's pretty simple. Like the key is we've got to cook the burgers in advance because they're not going to cook in the time it takes the pastry to get ready. So we'll do that and the whole thing just happens and blah, 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 blah. Let's go. Patties first. That there is a half pound of 90-10. I normally like 80-20. I want the high fat content.
Why?
Because fat is flavor max. Thank you very much. But I don't want them to be too, what's the word? Moist, wet, because they're going in pastry. So I just got half a pound of 90-10. I'm gonna season it with just one thing. And this is a shameless plug for my friend Doug's line of seasonings. This is Doug's Dust, and I'm addicted. Not in a bad way. But look, season it with whatever you want. Salt, pepper, garlic powder. Use our BFF. But I just think a little barbecue-esque profile will be nice for this. So season this well.
What did you tell me right before this? That you put that on cottage cheese?
I
for
do.
your breakfast?
It's yes. I'm sorry. I sent Doug a picture of a bowl of cottage cheese. My breakfast of late has been cottage cheese with his, actually not this one, this is his dust, his all-purpose. I'm telling you, if you're a cottage cheese fan, it takes it in a whole new savory direction.
So tell us in the comments, is that weird or is that not weird?
I don't
'Cause
think-
I think it's a little bit weird.
I don't think it's weird. After that promo for Doug, now we're just gonna mix this. And I just need 2 even patties. 2 even. I could have used a scale. Scale wouldn't have been a terrible thing, would it? Those look even? Now we need them like this. Here's the container I'm building this in, this guy. So I want them a little wider than that because they're, you know, they're gonna shrink a bit. 1 and 2. And when these are both nice and even, throw them on the flat top. All right, patties on. I've added a little oil to the top of each, and on we go. Great. And now, for a little extra flavor inside, put a little oil here, and then some sliced yellow onion and some sliced jalapeno. We're staying with our flavor profile here. Doug's Dust, jalapenos, and onions. Oh, I don't have the heat on in the middle. All right, let me just change that. We'll go over here. The Evo has 2 heat sources, 2 burners. One right there, about a couple inches from the outside, and one in the middle. I didn't think about doing the peppers and the onions here, so now I have no heat. So there you go. There's your heat. Find a bit more oil. And now my goal will be to cook the patties to about 128-ish because they're gonna go in the oven for half an hour. So if I get them perfect here, they will absolutely overcook and I don't want that. Take your time. And we're adding cheese. I don't think I said that. So it'll be a cheeseburger, onion, jalapeno, pot pie, basically. And before I flip these guys, a little bit more oil. And over we go. Great stuff, great stuff. The onions and jalapenos are where we want them, so I'll pull them off, but not before giving them just a little salt and pepper. And these 2 kids off to a rack. I don't want them sitting in liquid. Now we can get our pastry ready. Well, unlike the restaurant in London, Holborn, that I'm certain makes pretty spectacular pastry for their pies, I'm going store-bought. Put a little flour down. I don't take any chances of anything sticking. And we'll roll this kid out. For the base, here's what I need. I need this in here. I'm gonna spray this first, off camera so I don't get it everywhere. I need this thing coming out and looking beautiful. I think this slightly larger will be good for filling up that bowl. I'm gonna just cut a little bit bigger than this guy. I can always trim. That's a pretty nice circle there, huh? Nice. Off you come, off you come. And now we fit. I'm not a pastry guy. All right, so for anybody that might be sitting and laughing at me, go ahead, have at it. What do I care? Okay, this is good. This is gonna be fine. I'm sure there's a way to do this. There's gonna be some not geometrical, what is it? Rulers and compasses and graphs and charts to take a circle and get it into a thing and have it be right. It's not my bag. Barely graduated college. Remember, I'm short those accounting credits. What was my teacher's name, Chance?
Mr. Clough.
Yes!
You remember?
Chancey!
I don't remember.
Damn you, Mr. Clough.
Damn you, Mr. Clough. All right, this is good. Yeah, this is perfect. And the onions and peppers will go in first. Now, this may not be the most elegant thing I'm doing, but I'm concerned about moisture. And while I really like the onions and the peppers, I don't want them, see, look, wet inside. You know, moisture is not your friend in pastry cooking. So let's see if we can do this. I'm gonna put a little layer on the bottom. Who eats raw dough? Anybody?
No.
Rob? I do. I like it. So we take one and put it here. That's great. That's tight and nice. Beautiful. All right, I've got 2 pieces of cheddar that I'm gonna use for the deal, but I gotta cut them down a bit. And I've determined that the bottom of this little container is the right size for the cheese. Okay, 1 disc there, perfect. The other patty, oh, this is gonna be spectacular. 1 more cheese, rest of our peppers and onions. And by the way, I don't know they put onions in them. It looks like they do. Time for the top. So we have 1 more piece of dough. And now I'm using this bowl, which I think should be fine for my lid. Cut around. And we want to marry the top to the bottom. Seal, seal, seal. Like it's as pretty as I'm capable of making this, which by the time the whole thing gets baked, I think we're all gonna be happy. I like that. All right, 2 things. 1 is we need a little egg wash. If it doesn't come out because of what you're doing, you get the blame. I'm off the hook now, thank God. It's so good. All right, so an egg, tiny bit of water. We beat, little egg wash for the top. Not a lot. This will help give it some beautiful golden shininess. Get all the way, get the edge. The only other thing, 3 little holes. My oven's at 425 degrees. Our little pie's going in. God, I hope it works. It's beautiful actually, isn't it? It's beautiful. And after 30 minutes of cooking at 425, I'm at a loss for words. Can I take them off there, Maxie?
You can.
Thank you. Holborn from London inspired this, and I feel emotional, honestly. There you go. How's that? All right. Well, I don't know how I'm getting it out, so. Look, I greased it up pretty good, so I feel confident I'm able to get the kid out. That's lovely. It's gorgeous because of the little egg wash. Don't forget that. If you don't do it, you end up with something a little dull, and this is amazing. And no, I didn't make my own pastry, but yeah, I'm so excited. So here's how this is gonna happen. And by the way, only use a Sam the Cooking Guy towel to unmold your, we don't even know what to call this yet. I mean, by the time you guys are watching this, it's gonna have a name. Shit. Oh God, it's getting better by the second. I don't know how to, Oh, snap.
Hot?
Yep, and gorgeous. Oh wait, Max, you want your little plate. Take your pictures, ladies. That's beautiful. Wow. You know what? For a non-baker, not in London, from Canada, having gone by way of Toronto, Denver, Phoenix, and now in San Diego, that's pretty fucking beautiful. All right, so to cut this, I gotta put him on the deck. Him. Is it a him?
It's a pot pie burger. It's a him.
Okay, sexist.
Not that women can't be pot pie burgers.
I think if you gave a woman a choice of being called a pot pie burger, she would not accept that. Well, here we go. It has to happen sometime. I'm nervous. I just like to leave it like this because we know it's perfect, at least on the outside. Oh, yeah, fuck. Well, I'm just gonna help myself pick it up with this. Oh, like, there you go. Actually, I'm struggling. Okay, I got it. I think I'm coming in from the side. That feels like the move. But I want crust because I love crust. Remember what the great Guy Fieri says?
What does he say? That's so good I could shove it up my ass. Sounds like a Guy Fieri line.
Not what he says. All right, the seasoning. Doug, thank you. The jalapenos and the onions. Fantastic. Holborn, you're geniuses. I'm sure yours is 1,000 times better, but this is pretty damn good. I'm gonna have another bite. Hey, hit subscribe because we bring you beautiful stuff like this and you could win one of those knives. We're giving one away every video this year, and we'll show a name on the screen like this. Cool, huh? Oh my God. Oh my God.